Hi guys, so the lesson today is going to be on page 113, okay, 113. We aren't going to do revision. We're going to be doing the revision when we return to having our classes inside the school, okay? So let's first of all look at the new content on page 113. So let's repeat: to indulge, to quench, junk food, healthy, fizzy, nutritional, thirst, nutritionist, nutrition, breadcrumbs, battered, a batter, to batter, to coat, to dice, a leek, a cucumber, lettuce, mustard, to pickle. Okay, so the verb to indulge. The verb to indulge is to allow yourself or someone to have something that they enjoy or have pleasure in. So for example, at the weekend, I indulge myself by eating some chocolate or drinking some wine, okay? This is what gives me pleasure, okay? So you indulge yourself or you indulge somebody, okay? So what do you do to indulge yourself at the weekend? Oh, I indulge myself by watching hours of Netflix at the weekend, okay? So it's to allow yourself or someone to have something or do something for pleasure, okay? To quench. To quench comes from the idea of being thirsty. So if we are thirsty, we drink something to quench our thirst, okay? In Portuguese, you say to kill your thirst, yes? But in English, we have a verb specifically for this, to quench your thirst, okay? So when you're feeling thirsty, you drink cold water to quench your thirst. Junk food. Junk food is any food that is not good for us, is not healthy. So for example, hamburgers, French fries, beer is our junk food, okay? Junk, because junk is a word that means like rubbish or trash. So we use this type of idea of junk food is not useful for us. Healthy is the adjective form of the word health. So we use it to describe something. For example, running is something that is healthy. Going to the gym, eating fruit and vegetables are all healthy things to do. Fizzy. Fizzy is what we use to describe a drink that has bubbles in it, okay? So we can talk about Coca-Cola, soda, Fanta. These are all fizzy drinks, okay? Fizzy drinks. The only exception is water. We do not say fizzy water, we say sparkling water, okay? Nutritional. Nutritional is the adjective of nutrition. Nutritional means something that's related to nutrition. So for example, when you buy a packet of pasta, on the back of the packet is written the nutritional information. So how much fat, how much carbohydrates, etc. are all written on the nutritional information, okay? Thirst is the noun of the adjective thirsty, okay? So I woke up yesterday with great thirst, okay? Because it's generally quite dry in campus. I would say that I woke up feeling thirsty or I woke up with great thirst, okay? It's the noun form. A nutritionist is the person who works in the area of nutrition, which is the next word. Nutrition being the noun and a nutritionist the person. It's very similar in Portuguese. Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs are small pieces of bread that normally are very, very small. They're almost like flour, okay? So we use this to make parmigiana, which is an Italian recipe, yes? So these are called breadcrumbs, okay? Battered has two meanings. Battered means very damaged, okay? So sometimes we can see an old car on the road that's very damaged and old. We would say that it looks like a battered car that has been hit and damaged in some way, okay? The second meaning of battered is the idea of putting something in this flour, egg and milk mixture and then into breadcrumbs. So parmigiana is normally a battered piece of chicken in breadcrumbs with egg and milk, or a battered piece of beef. Okay, so this is what parmigiana is, yes? So we batter it, okay? So I would say, how did you eat your meat yesterday? Oh, I ate my meat battered, okay? Battered. A batter is the substance. So it's the flour, the egg, and the milk that you mix to put the beef or the chicken in before you put it into the flour or the breadcrumbs, okay? To batter is the verb. So we have battered, adjective, a batter, the mixture, and to batter is the verb, okay? We can also use the verb to cover, which means to coat, which means to cover, okay? So for example, how do you coat your chicken? I coat my chicken in batter and breadcrumbs, okay? We can also talk about maybe salad. Some people like to put salad dressing on their salad. So we can say, I coat my salad with olive oil and balsamic vinegar, okay? It means to cover, okay? To coat. To dice. To dice means to cut into very small pieces. So if you were going to make the traditional recipe of mayonnaise here in Brazil, you cut potato into very small pieces and carrot. This is to dice, okay? A leek and a cucumber. So one of the easiest ways that I find to explain this is by showing you the image. So this is a leek, okay? It comes from the same family as the onion, okay? So this is a leek. We use this a lot to make soups and things like this, okay? The next one is a cucumber. This is a cucumber, okay? So we generally use this in salads, okay? So you generally find this on your plate when you are eating salads in restaurants. Cucumber. The next one is lettuce. Lettuce are those leaves that we eat in salads, okay? So we talk about them being maybe rocket or American style lettuce, okay? Lettuce are the green leaves that you have when you eat a salad, okay? Lettuce. Mustard. Mustard is similar in Portuguese, okay? You'd have to change the U to O, okay? People like to eat this as part of their salad dressing or maybe on their hamburger or their hot dog. Mustard. And to pickle. To pickle is to put fruit or vegetable inside vinegar to preserve it. So some people put cucumbers or small pieces of cucumber in vinegar to preserve them, okay? And then they can maybe cut them up to eat in salads or put them on a hamburger. This is the idea of to pickle, to put in vinegar to preserve the fruit or the vegetable, okay? This is to pickle. Okay, and we have two idioms, a piece of cake, which is something that is easy to do or achieve. So for example, for you guys now, the verb to be is a piece of cake. Yes, so don't have a problem with the verb to be, I hope not. Okay? And to be out of the question, an event that cannot possibly happen. Okay? It cannot happen because it's not possible at the moment. So for example, going to a football match is out of the question at the moment because all the football matches have been cancelled or are not allowed audiences. So we would say it's out of the question. Your class lesson, okay, you cannot come to the lesson because of the coronavirus. So we could say it's out of the question to go to a connection at the moment. That's why I'm here recording this video, okay, to be out of the question. So now we're going to repeat. She indulged herself by buying junk food and watching an old movie on the TV. The nutritionist explained how fizzy drinks were out of the question and only healthy drinks should be drunk. Coconuts are common fruits in Brazil, while cucumber sandwiches are often found at English afternoon tea parties. The chef sliced the leeks and added mustard to the sauce before coating the chicken in egg and breadcrumbs. Fish and chips is a national dish from England, and it includes fish coated in a batter and fried. To make an appetizing and fragrant soup, we should start by slicing the onions and the garlic. Nutritional information can be found on the back of food packages. Okay, so now we're going to do Let's Practice. I have a student present who's going to read the answers. You can read together with him, or you can pause the lesson and answer yourself, okay? So let's go. What did the student say after he had finished his exam?
The student said that the exam had been a piece of cake after he finished it.
Are there any common dishes in your country where chefs coat food in breadcrumbs? What are they called?
Yes, there are some common dishes in my country where chefs coat food in breadcrumbs. They are called parmigiana.
Good. Have you ever visited a nutritionist?
Yes, I have visited a nutritionist.
Nutritionist, good. What drink is commonly found on Brazilian beaches in summer?
In summer, coconut water is a drink commonly found in Brazilian beaches.
Good. Coconut.
Coconut.
Good. Can you give me an example of vegetables that make a good soup?
Yes, I can. Potatoes and leeks are vegetables that make a good soup.
Good. Shall we have healthy drinks at the party or fizzy drinks?
I think we should have healthy drinks at the party.
Good. How can I make a good salad dressing for my lettuce?
You can make a good salad dressing for your lettuce by mixing olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and mustard.
What did the TV chef teach on TV this morning?
The TV chef taught how to dice and slice vegetables correctly on TV this morning.
Good. Is it out of the question that you help me move out of my house this weekend?
Yes, it is out of the question that I help you move out of your house this weekend because I have because I think that is, I don't know.
Is a risk with the
Yes.
coronavirus, yes? Okay, do you think fizzy drinks quench your thirst?
Yes, I think fizzy drinks quench my thirst.
Good. What did Livia consider studying at university before she decided to start engineering?
Olivia considered studying nutrition at the university before she decided to study engineering.
Do you think the nutritional information about chicken coated in breadcrumbs would be healthy?
No, I don't think that the nutritional information about chicken coated in breadcrumbs would not be healthy.
Because normally it's fried, huh?
Yes.
Are there many different types of mustard?
Yes, there are many different types of mustard, such as English mustard and Dijon mustard.
Dijon mustard,
Dijon.
or French mustard. Do you like to indulge yourself?
Yes, I like to enjoy myself by watching TV or play video.
Good. Do you usually drink fizzy drinks? What is your favorite one?
Yes, I usually drink fizzy drinks. My favorite one is Coca-Cola.
Ah, the best. Is English grammar a piece of cake?
No, English grammar isn't a piece of cake, but if you practice enough, it isn't so difficult.
Good. What did you see on the news yesterday?
I saw hundreds of people suffering from hunger and thirst.
Thirst. Good. So there's two mistakes in the sentence, guys. Yesterday should have an S, not an A. And people, there's an extra L there, so make sure you correct it in your books. What type of cuisine uses cucumbers?
Chinese cuisine uses cucumber.
Give me some examples of junk food.
Some examples of junk food are, I don't know.
Like 90% of what Brazilians eat, no?
Yes, like coxinha, hamburgers, etc.
French fries,
Yes.
yeah? Have you ever eaten battered fish at the beach?
Yes, I have eaten battered fish at the beach.
Do you know why some people cry when they are slicing or dicing onions?
Yes, I know why some people cry when they are slicing or dicing onions. It's because onions produce a chemical which irritates our eyes.
Good. Should we indulge ourselves sometimes after working hard?
Yes, we should indulge ourselves sometimes after working hard.
Give some examples of junk food, please.
Some examples of junk food are...
Let's repeat it, yeah?
Yes.
Question, yeah? Are there many recipes which have coconut in them in India?
Yes, there are many recipes which have coconut in them in India.
Good. Would it be a piece of cake to learn Japanese?
Yes,
Yes, okay.
it would be a piece of cake to learn Japanese, I think.
Oh, wow. I wish I found it would be easy. How much water do cucumbers and lettuce have?
Lettuce and cucumbers have 97% of water.
96. What had the burglars done to the bank's door?
The burglars had battered down the bank's door.
Good, so here battered means like damaged, broken. What crime was the man convicted of in the film?
The man was convicted of the crime of murder as he had battered his wife to death.
Good, so here battered would be the same idea as damaged, hurt, okay? Who felt extreme thirst? Why?
Neil felt extreme thirst because he had run a 60-kilometer race.
What kind of vegetables do people pickle? Why?
People pickle vegetables like cucumbers and peppers in order to make them last longer.
Good. Okay, guys. So for homework today, you are going to go to the student section of your book on page 144, and you are going to write some idioms or expressions and connecting words writing some sentences from this table. So if you look on page 144, there is a table here with a list of idioms and expressions, and the other side connecting and contrasting words. You need to be able to write some sentences or a story using these words, okay? If it doesn't fit here in this space, you can write it on another piece of paper, okay? When you get back to having lessons here at the school, we will talk about this as an oral activity, but I would also like you to do it as a writing activity for the moment, okay? So this is your homework for today. Tomorrow we will continue with another lesson. If you have any doubts about today's content, please write. I'm in the group, the WhatsApp group. I can answer any of your doubts. Even if you want to ask in Portuguese, send a message and I will answer you, okay? And I hope that this way we can continue with our lessons whilst we have to fight this virus that's in Brazil, okay? So I will see you soon. Thank you.